The smallest sword on the sword wheel is the hunting hanger of James Ballou. Now, James Ballou is the second generation of Ballous in the United States. His father was Matron Ballou, who is my first relative in the US. Now, hunting hangers were very popular with non-military colonists. Having a musket that fired once, it was always good to have a backup weapon, whether that was a trade axe or tomahawk or a short sword or hunting hanger. These swords were used for everything from butchering animals in the wild or for self-defense. Now, a hunting hanger is usually a smaller blade, 24 inches or so, usually slightly curved. Some of them have saws on their back for cutting wood or for cutting bone. So they were a very utilitarian weapon, but they were also very, very decorative. Now, hunting hangers came in every shape and style. Everything from the ornate swords carried by generals like George Washington to swords carried by colonists, pioneers, and adventurers who would have had the basics that they could afford. My hunting hanger is made in the typical style of the late 1600s. It has a blade that's about 26 inches long. It has a slight curve, a deep fuller to lighten it up. The guard itself has a seashell on the side, and the quillion have deer hooves on the ends of them. The handle's made out of bone, and then it has a steel cap on the end. This style of hanger would have been carried by someone with wealth, though not somebody rich. This is not a presentation hanger, but it's definitely a hanger that's got style. It's a little bit more than a utilitarian hanger, but a little less than what you'd see carried by a general. In 1775, war came to that part of New England in the form of King Philip's War. The local Native American population was tired of the colonists pushing into their territory and fought back. It was an incredibly bloody war, and it came very close to James's property in Cumberland. As a matter of fact, his neighbor, John Smith, his entire farm was burnt to the ground. So any fighting James would have done, he would have been armed with a musket and a hunting hanger. And that's why I chose this weapon for him. So I think someone like James Ballou would have carried something like this when he was out defending his farm. And that's why it's part of my sword wheel.